Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Moscow Outskirts. Today spawning on the top side, we've got Le Mans with OKW, here's Overwatch, Luftwaffe Ground Forces and Elite Armored. Team I think is Saltman, also with OKW, Elite Armored, Special Operations and Overwatch. On the bottom side, we've got YoungRutra with Soviets who has Combined Arms, Terror and Tank Hunter. And finally, Thoton, also Soviets who has Combined Arms, Conscript Support Tactics, and Armored Assault. Allies are an arranged team, round about rank 20, 25-ish, and Axis a random team. I think Saltman is 5 at the moment, and Le Mans around 50. So we do have Kugels on both sides of the map, something to consider. I'm going for like a super early tech truck here as well. Maybe indicating going to be elite armored. Get the 221 out. Empires wrapping around to the side of the building where they can fight only against one window. Takes most of the damage. Now Fox Grenadiers are charging in. Looks like the truck's getting involved. We'll look for a bit of a push. Empire's chasing down the combat engineers. This one can't really do too much. Too many troops over here, but they have kept on the fuel. Conscripts rotating in now. Tough to push in here with that heavy cover and the building backing things up. A bit of pushing, but he's pushing his own squad here. There's only marginally beneficial, I think. Yeah, a bit of a waste of munitions on that incendiary grenade. Empire's on negative cover there as well. That's not ideal. See if he's taking AT grenades or anything. Okay, gets a good push on this squad here. Empire's chopping down a few models. And Rutra just camped out on the cutoff at the moment, so very strong Axis fuel control in the early stages of the match. Truck is starting to get quite low now though. Maybe we can do one more push. And they'll be enough. But did actually end up building more Fox Grenadiers after that. So just went for a truck for early for pushing for some reason. And YoungRutra does have anti-tank grenades. So there it goes. I need to rebuild that. They are quite cheap. I mean, it's a decent amount of fuel though. Pushed it too far there. Throws up here as well. Full retreat. But this is just dominating Axis map control early on. Might even be able to salvage this later on as well. Sounding a little bit mad on the Allied side, I will say that. You know, they're getting blasted. Off to a bad start. Maybe upset about trying to go for the pushing strats. I mean, Paul used to do that all the time. It's pretty good. They do manage to salvage it, but that's Saltman doing the salvaging, not Le Mans. It's a bit of a fuel donation there to his teammate.
The command vehicle has gone static. HQ operations now underway.
Do manage to get the cutoff, sandbagged up here, camped in the building. So it's going to be tough for Le Mans to push back out there. Hasn't got his tech up yet. maybe he wants to go for a forward battle group. He's gone for 4 Volksgrenadiers after all this as well, on top of the Kubel. Has delayed things by a lot. 2 models to that mine. Speaking of camped on the cutoff. Ooh, that's a nasty retreat back around the fence as well. Okay, and the Maxim rolls in now for Thoton. There's some solid suppression in. Empire's Vet 2 though, they're hitting really hard. Conscripts don't last long. Look at the KDs, Thoton. Yeah, both of the Soviet players not having the best ratio right now. It's actually tier 1 from YoungRutra, who's going for a penal squad now. After 4 conscripts. You don't see that very often. I mean, they are up against double OKW. A little bit surprised not to see a tier 1 clown car. I think it's very strong on this map. Very good for controlling the edges. Make it a breeze to push through the building and the heavy cover on that side of the map in the early game. YoungRutra locked into that. An unusual one. Got some Fallschirmjäger up here now for Le Mans. Still hasn't ticked up, by the way. Just took too many units to be able to afford the manpower to do that. It's going to be a sniper for YoungRutra. Here it comes. Coming across to this side as well. The Allies do manage to secure the fuel point on this side of the map at least. They completely run off on the other side again though. They're getting badly outnumbered though. Coming up here with the flamer as well. Comes the Volksgrenadier blob. Focusing down the combat engineers. It wasn't on top of the merge, and in fact the squad dies as well. Volksgrenadier blob, even before they hit the road, they end up going down. Oh, that was a bit of a misclick Volt, I think. That was a bit weird. Some incendiary grenade in there to deny the heavy cover. Now pushing in. Sniper 0 kills. Got detection on the Kubel. Here comes the Maxim though. Oh, tried to wind up for an incendiary grenade. Oh, actually does manage to get it off. One model was closer than the initial thrower. Get the Maxim very low here, but Kubel wasn't capping while all this was going on. It's a little bit low in health, decided to back away. Sniper gets in trouble as well. Do some crazy moves here with the conscripts, but Kubel's still getting some big bursts in. Might not be able to chase because of that tractor blocking the pathing. Doesn't even try. Still an absolute struggle for the Allies in terms of fuel control. Imagine the Axis should be able to get some really fast mediums if they can curtail the manpower bleed. See that Saltman's invested quite a lot into units as well. He's gone for the officer, machine gun, and a Raketten. He gets a lot in some really heavy bleed fights that could hurt him. Actually chased off the cutoff once more. Kubel does need the repairs now though. Allies falling way behind on the VPs.
Task complete.
Comes in there for a cheeky burst while they're constructing. Okay, conscripts hurrahing through. Get suppressed. They do have Molotovs. And he's going to lob one in there. Late retreat here for Saltman. What's he doing? He's gone AFK. He's lost his Kubel. He's maybe hunting the sniper with it. Not sure. Nearly lost that as well. Looks like both the Soviet players are going to go for T-70s as well. You know, maybe like 11-ish minute T-70s. Quite late. But Le Mans goes for a flak half track at this timing? What? Saltman's already got his tech down. Hasn't upgraded with as authorization yet, but you would expect... Yeah. Strange timing to go for a flak half track. Very, very late. Maybe it could make a bit more sense if you knew you're up against a loiter of some description. But I don't think there have been any tells. I don't know if either of these players... Oh yeah, I suppose Armored Assault's got the IL-2 Sternvik loiter. Could be worth shooting that down. So Le Mans has to be rather careful at this stage. Doesn't have any Raketen to back up the flak half track. But the T-70 is over here, gets Fausted. Raketen missing a crucial shot there. Now chasing around the building. Yeah, if it didn't miss that shot earlier, that would be a T-70. Thoton getting a bit lucky there. Oh, line hunting. Kugel. T-70 is doing their job. Definitely assisting with map control. You would expect some Axis mediums here shortly. Looks like Saltman decided to go for some overs, which does slow down the Panzer IV timing by a bit. Gives a bit more time for the T-70 to do the job. YoungRutra deciding to go for some penals. I'm guessing those are going to be PTRS. It's a mine. T-70 is rolling up. And this sure it connects once. Gets the kill, doesn't manage to get the Faust off. T-70 gonna zoom down the road to escape. Now the other T-70's coming across here, looking for the Kubel next. Bit of a 2-on-1 here. Combat engineers do die over here though, while all this is happening. Looks like they're a flamethrower as well.
The enemy is reduced to 300 points.
And there goes a conscript while Thoton's talking. You guys just, you know, save the chatter to other times. Doesn't run into that satchel Saltman was watching. There is the Raketen for one shot. Before popping out now for Saltman, but as you can see, he's got like 50 fuel in it already. Still a fine timing, 15-ish minutes for OKWP4. But yeah, given how dominant their map control was for the first like 6 minutes or so on the Axis, double fuel income definitely could have been faster. Mong now taking some time to catch up on tech.
An anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
I don't know that battle group position does that much other than forcing you to like give your squads a move command to run out here to heal. Not really some place that you want to activate for a retreat point on. Just doesn't provide enough benefit. That's a rebuilt flak half track. Well, Su-76 for YoungRutra. Su-76 bouncing its first shot. Penals are upgrading with PTRSs, they're not there yet. Bounces both of his first shots. Got guards for Thoton meanwhile. He's finally locked into a commander. He's gone for combined arms. Next, I'm setting up to lock down the middle. So T-70 is maybe going to try and find a different angle. Not needed though. Le Mans full retreating. YoungRutra trying to put down a fuel cache over here. Sniper up to 13 kills. It's pretty good considering how late he got it. One rocket shot connected on the SU. But it gets a couple penetrating hits this time around. The Penal's able to stall in the cutoff for a little bit longer. He's not cutting anything off because he doesn't have any control down here, but still some resources you're fighting over. Half tracks. Speed away down the road. Officer dies there. Is that to the SU-76 barrage? Seems like it. Back base. Put up on the cutoff. Upgrading the flak gun now. T-70. I think it might be alright. There's a few rear armor hits. Oh, the Faust connects though as well. And here comes the Shrek. Throws down a Molotov trying to get the Shrek squad out of the picture. But the Shrek connects. To give up on the fuel capture, but they are making inroads down this side of the map. So briefly making use of recon mode there. P4's healthy once again. Thoton has ticked up. Got a couple 7-man conscripts. Not particularly close to a tank though. Still over a minute away. He's got a Zis with the camouflage, sneaking it through the middle.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Spending his last munitions on the final 7-man conscript. Okay, Su-76 barrage onto the building that gets low. That's a great position for the Zis. Only lands one shot though. I mean, all things considered, the Allies haven't fallen that far behind on victory point control. They've done a pretty good job in that department. Looking for hit a mine over here. 2 T-70s actually. I didn't notice that from YoungRutra. Su-76 coming in. Not going to chase for the kill. Rob Probably could have got it. Need 2 shots, I think, though. I think if he put a T-70 on recon mode, could have run it up here, spotted it, got a few shots on. That's alright. Didn't lose anything. Maybe could have got the overwipe as well if the T-70s were more kind with their scatter. It's a fine choice. Saltman did end up rebuilding that Sturm officer. P4 out for Le Mans, but straight away it's down a quarter health. Both of the OKW players have gone for battle group as well. They don't have indirect fire, so they don't really have a good way of punishing like a more clustered up enemy. We're starting to see from the allies. And Thoton also going for a T-70 rebuild late in the match. Interesting. Even though he's got tier 4 up. Another Su-76 for YoungRutra.
Su-76 ready for action. What do you need? AT gun is ready.
Sandbagging it up, camping it up. Do have the mechanized truck down now though for Le Mans. Before maybe could have gone for a dive in there, but not with the PTRS penals nearby. Too risky. Ooh! Take a big shot there, and a bit of a traffic jam brewing. Couple nice connections though. Wow, YoungRutra has locked into tank hunter tactics. Very rare selection. The bombs on it are pretty good though at knocking out OKW trucks. PTRS conscript grenade assault's pretty good against vehicles as well. There's the Command Panther from Saltman. He's looking for a T-70 kill. This thing's spinning around. And it's dead. Panther took quite a lot of damage from the Su-76s though. They're starting to vet up. Oh, P4 came out here maybe hunting for the T-70. Hits another mine. But Thoton doesn't really have the tools to come up there and kill that. This rotations will be too slow. Either way, the mine's good for Thoton.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Oh boy. Flak half track. What was that doing all the way up there? Well, dying is the apparent answer, but what was the intention? I'm not sure.
On our territory.
T-70 is under attack. T-70 reporting.
Just pushed right the way up there, going for some cheeky hits. It's a bit low, but does have some conscripts for merge potential. Sandbags here mildly backfiring, allowing that squad to stall on the point for some time. Do have the second dose of FG-42s finally on the Fallschirmjäger as well. Feels like this P4's been out of action for a long time now though. Waiting for the repair upgrade on the mechanized truck. He's gonna go for an ISG at this stage. Maybe he wants the smoke. Thought it'd be walking Stuka time. Here's the fuel for it. And Stuga's pretty good at like leveling sandbags as well. But these guys are some top tier 2v2 players, pretty adept at dodging, I imagine. Might not fancy his chances of landing the walking Stuga barrages.
Support gun. Ready for action.
34 somehow sneaks around the side on the Raketen. Panther's occupied. The P4 maybe could come in. Maybe with some better coordination, the P4 and the Raketen could have landed a second shot. Oh, there's smoke from Le Mans.
Crew, get
P4
ready.
is finally healthy again. And going for the edge cap on the VPs. Allies have definitely done a good job slowing down this match. Here's the Molotov. YoungRutra done a pretty good job, all things considered. You're up against quite a lot of pressure here. Very easy to lose a whole bunch of these light vehicles and then lose the game, but it's a good job holding the line. Haven't seen any crazy PTRS conscript ambushes yet though from camouflage.
Supply sector under attack.
Panthers earlier on that, I think Ken 2 shot the Su-76. Let's go a bit faster. Oh boy, Thoton. Not watching the conscripts and they die.
T-34 ready for combat.
Threw a grenade in there just in case he didn't finish it, I guess. Maybe he's trying to block vision from the Maxim, I'm not sure. Another T-70 from YoungRutra. Another T-34 with Thoton now as well. Le Mans still doesn't have that much anti-tank. One Raketen, one Shrek, one P4 could get overrun if the Raketen gets, forced off the map by something. The double T-34s could come in and do a big dose of damage. Nexus tries to set up the triple cap here. It's not happening.
Double your efforts.
Oh, that's a cheeky attack round through the building. As the flares up, providing some vision for that. Second one missing. Recon plane up now for Thoton. We're going to find some of these camouflage Raketens. Oof, that infantry gets blasted straight away. Su-76 barrages coming in too. Making some moves. If it gets Fausted though, he's in trouble. Is that in Fausting range? It felt like it might have been. It does get decrewed. Fausting model died. Does eventually get one off. Oh, Saltman lost his P4. The PTRS blob comes in from the side. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, when you got that many PTRSs, even if they bounce, the deflection damage will add up. Wow. Formation is dead.
We have the point.
Is there a grenade drop there or something? Scorch marks of some description. So we've got 89 for YoungRutra, big army, but hard to control. 78 for Thoton, up against 78, 71. So allies now do have the larger armies.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Has to be a PTRS, right? Maybe from the penals. Oh! That's a lot of damage, especially with the roads that are on the edge of this map. Before guarding a capture attempt. Got a Yak Panzer now for Le Mans. Getting a bit of a roll on here, maybe looking for some kills, got the flares up. A bit of a close call on that machine gun there. Oh, we're getting down. To resist barrage, okay. Saltman just can't get any vehicle kills at this stage. It's very impressive what YoungRutra is doing with this light vehicle control. So easy for something to go wrong playing this kind of style. That base is taking down the recon plane. Is Thoton, yeah, he's gearing up maybe for a bit of a siege. Feels like he's encroaching onto the flak base territory of Le Mans. Maybe gonna go for a kill on that. Might already be seeing it get attacked if he still had recon plane vision. Guard squad is entirely conscripts, huh? Yeah. Power of merge. Coming from the side. Okay, tried to use T-70 recon mode. The flak base is going down. And the Jagdpanzer is in the wrong spot. I'm not able to return fire. Assist against any of these vehicles. But the P4 on the side's giving Thoton some thoughts. He's activated Valiant Assault here, trying to sneak in for a Faust. Low on munitions. T-34 came forwards. So did the T-34, and the ISG eventually barrages down the ZIS. There's an SU-85 for Thoton. Oh, Thoton. Oh, hits the mine. P4 from the side. Oh, this is going pear-shaped for Thoton. He's investing a lot into this flak base kill. Does get it eventually, though. Painful. 2 T-34s dead. Did manage to recover the ZIS, though. That's going back to base for some reinforcing. Lies down to 143, but they're making the Axis work hard for it. Saltman goes for another Panther. I mean, Panther's obviously very good against the vehicles, but they can't do much against the PTRS squads.
You need something demolished? We have taken it.
Has got enough for a PTAB bombing run now. Any recon mode, can see what's coming. It's definitely helping things out. So they're chasing for the wipe here. light cover starting to kick in. Oh, there goes one of the Su-76s. The Panther's just bouncing everything. They do take an anti-tank satchel there though. Officer dies, the T-70 shredding the infantry. Yeah, 1 for 1, not too bad.
Su-76 ready for action.
Okay, Thoton saw the low health tank there. He wants to make something happen with it. Panther's going in. Staying behind this tree line though, trying to avoid the Su-76s. Which I think is a wise idea. Push right the way up with this. The tanks of Le Mans quite low now. In fact, this one is as well, so he's on the back foot for a while on the repairs. And Thoton wants to knock that out too. Thoton's got a lot of manpower. Okay, flares up. Oh, the Panthers find the Su-76s. They knock one of them out, but only abandoned. Drops the PTAB. No dodge from Saltman. No dodge whatsoever. Oh boy. Not as much damage as I was expecting. The stun's working pretty well.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Usually does more damage than that, right? Just blitzing in, knocked out another Su-76. Is going for the final one. Oh, and it takes a main gun crit on top of all of that. Disaster for YoungRutra. He just has no snaring squads nearby. They're all retreated. And so the double Panthers are on the hunt. Here comes another one. But there goes another T-70. Saltman did lose a Volksgrenadier in the middle while this was happening, but yeah, you think you'd take that trade any day of the week. 3 Su-76s and a T-70 down. Oh, Thoton lost his guards. Building collapse. Thoton, though, still does have a lot of manpower. He's rebuilt his T-34. Could rebuild his guards too if he wants them. Which I think would still be a fine choice for him. He saved up a decent chunk of munitions again. You could go for a bombing strike on some of these bases back here if the Allies want to do that. Otherwise, you know, getting guards, investing in their LMGs and maybe some button action. Still a good option.
You're ready. Send orders.
So he's just poking. He's up to 19 kills. Sniper's definitely been doing well. 39. Oh, conscript dead. For Thoton. He's just got so much float at the moment as well. Panthers getting a roll on. T-70 secure mode. Doesn't get away. Good driving though, trying to get behind the building just about worked. Maybe both Panthers weren't there, probably would have.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Smoke down from Le Mans again. He's got 2 tanks here ready to go. Thoton's rotating. It's the decap on this. Oh! Engine damage on the Panther. Carries conscripts though, not really hunting for the kill, just going to go for the VPs. Pushing Mega in and out, just trying to get the cap off.
Continue the push.
Get in positioning there. Also retreats the combat engineers for some reason. Takes engine damage on the command panther as well, but it's far enough back that it's alright. Thoton rolling in here with most of his army now. Oh, it's a mine on the retreat. T-70's chasing. Oh my. Okay, that took a long time to go down, but does eventually fall. Long coming in for a counterattack, and the T-34 did. Four's going. Oh, Jagdpanzer misses the kill shot. Splits him back. Oh, but here's the rotation from Saltman coming in from the side with his Panthers. Le Mans, though, a little bit slow to re-engage, but he's not even needed. Saltman getting the job done. Sniper died! Oh no! Ober's coming in, getting the kill, getting the decap as well. Oh, that's crazy. That's really bad news. Assault active. Not quite able to get any wipes with it though. But I think it's a fine thing to just spam a bit, you know, sprinting out of combat, good for return to the front lines, bit of a combat boost. Since Airborne Assault is a bit lackluster in this commander. It just takes so long before those planes do any damage to units. Okay, smear out on the Panther. That's not engine damage. Has switched over to SU-85s now. He's going in, trying to blitz through, but the button making life difficult. Smokes out the Zis though, that might save the day. Yeah, the P4 is the one targeted by the other Zis. P4 overstays its welcome for some reason on the edge there and dies. Oof, another big move from Saltman diving in, knocks out the T-70. Disengaging. So making the most out of those command Panther flares. He's getting some big value from these Panther dives. It's going in again from the side here. This is well positioned to stop this. In fact, the Panther could be in some trouble here. Doesn't even pop blitz, man. That is crazy. I'd definitely be popping it there. PTR's conscripts, they just do so little damage to infantry. They are pathetic. T-34 getting out of there. Allies are really making the Axis work for it though. Every step of the way, Axis have the much larger armies with this King Tiger arriving. Looks like YoungRutra side-ticked got out as this himself. There's enough for another PTAB. Got some cheeky attack groundwork with the Raketten. Scattering along. Panthers making some plays, but oh, got a crush off. Goes down to the sticky satchel though. P4's going in for the SU-85. Gets around the side on it now. The Zis is spinning. Gets the kill though, and now trying to evac. Oh, not enough damage. Still surviving. Command Panther's tagging in, but not much for it to do, honestly, I don't think. Just chipping away at the Zis, I guess. Machine guns. Some does go down. Another strong attack from the Axis. YoungRutra's right back in there, capping again. 89 points left. They're in some major trouble here on the Allies. Another SU-85 in the boat for Thoton.
To deploy. Be ready. Under enemy fire.
Oh.
Anti-tank gun has taken the field.
Oh, there it goes.
More of our troops have been lost.
Decruise. Hoping to capitalize. Not able to finish the job, but okay, actually, no. YoungRutra sneaks out to the side, gets another cap off. That might have been lights out. 34 looking to come in for a flank. Machine gun spots it. Black Panzer getting rammed and it's dead. Only abandoned though. Here comes the King Tiger. Don't think he really needed to ram that, if I'm honest, but okay, King Tiger. Oops. Here comes the Raketten now. Recon plane up in the air. There's up. Four's over here now as well. Try to come onto this side. Valiant Assault gonna try flank. Smoke and flank. Got some guards out here as well though. In fact, a lot of troops for Le Mans. Trying to fan out, avoid suppression. But the Allies are muscling up in the middle. They've got a Katyusha firing. A bit of breathing room up there. This could be the end of the guards. Yes, it is. Kitten's coming down here to deal with the T-34 as well. Doesn't he have PTRSs on this? Could he not pick up another one? I think if you're going to go for one, you might as well go for two.
Maintain the position. Enemy flanking us.
Before doing some crazy maneuvering. But the Shrek's there to finish it off.
Valiant assault is now at hand. The troops await your command.
Again though, they're fast on the cap. The Allies. They are really battling hard to make this comeback. And I mean, army size wise, they're actually very, very close now. Not that long ago, they were like 50 behind. It's more like 10. Oh, officer about to die. Pops the demo charge on it. Oof. Almost too late on pressing the button, but yep, gets the white there. Cheeky stuff from YoungRutra. He's dodging. This barrage forcing at least a reposition on the MG. So that was it actually, just a reposition. There's a King Tiger now for Saltman. King Tigers are very slow though, and the VPs are quite spaced apart on this map. Let's make it the best vehicle for edge control. YoungRutra doesn't have anything himself. He's just building another T-34 now. Maybe contest the sides.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
Even though the Allies get the decap off. Another push from Le Mans down the side. Just King Tiger's healthy. Saltman's coming through the middle, but there's an SU-85 there landing some monstrous shots. Keeping pushing right the way up here. I'm surprised it doesn't have an angle to shoot. Very weird sight lines happening through here. And this could be an overextension. Sustained fire active on the Maxim, suppressing everything. The Raketin goes down. King Tiger quite far forwards, gets rammed. No penetration on the ram though, no permanent engine damage. SU-85 slow on the chase with the focus sight mode. Only got one shot off. Deactivates it now, but I think the King Tiger... Oh! Oh! He had the precision bombing strike out the back. I didn't see the smoke, and I guess Le Mans didn't either. Don't think he had much of a choice. Kind of had to just drive backwards. Wow. Lots of carnage here, but KT did. That's a big one. Nice use of the IL-2. And now Le Mans, he's got a tiny army. No vehicles at all. Lost that Raketin. Really tried to get the win with this push over here, but it didn't work, and that is a big problem for their long-term prospects. Gonna be up to Saltman here to get his carry pants on. Still a major lack of indirect fire, which is definitely helping the Allies with their team weapons through the middle of the map. Far off with that Katyusha barrage. Panthers blitzing in from the side for the Katyusha. Doesn't have vision. Flies the SU-85 instead. He's going in. Throwing in for the snare, but it's not enough damage. SU-85 didn't manage to get a hit in first. Meanwhile, the King Tiger ripping things up over there. SU-85 is dead. What a dive from Saltman. And now the Axis claiming the middle again. Engineers doing something. Oh! Panther's not done yet. It's just a regular Panther, not the Command Panther, so he doesn't have the flares anymore. Can't afford build a Command Panther either. He's past that in population. He's dead just on the edge of max range. Oh, there goes the P4. The Panther's going in for the T-70. Rams through the smoke. Just in control, but the conscripts are ooh-ahing in. Ober's where they're going. They need to stay in the circle. 17 points remaining. Conscripts not able to get any anti-tank grenades going. Penals with the PTRSs will struggle. Especially if the King Tiger gets a hit like that. Oh, they're going to get wiped by their own satchel there. Not quite. The side is open. The side is not, though. Fox Trinity is over here guarding it. Good idea from Saltman. Rebuilding the Lost Panther. And there we go. Well, this, game you don't see very often. YoungRutra making heavy use of the light vehicles. You can make use of the ambush tactics. I don't know if we saw any of it. It does require quite a lot of micro, especially if you're already controlling like 3 SU-76s. But yeah, it was a fun one. But it kind of ended up, he's fighting well, not really killing too much. I think really you do need to land like camouflaged AT grenade ambush on a tank to kind of start the fight if you want to get a kill. You need that engine damage with that style. And eventually Saltman found an angle to attack from with the Panthers. Kind of just like knocked out most of YoungRutra's light vehicles, and he had trouble rebuilding from that. But considering how bad the first 6 minutes of this game was for the Allies, they brought it back quite a few times, and they really made the Axis work hard to close the show on victory points. Their VP harassing was very, very sharp on the Allies. But yeah, a couple of those dives from Saltman just made the difference. The Command Panther flares pointing the way. End up coming out on top in the final stages there. GG. Some pretty solid mines as well from the Allies. I think there was one that maybe knocked a Yak Panzer out in the middle. Wasn't enough though, wasn't enough. Nice, IL-2 bombing on the King Tiger as it was trying to get away from the SU-85 after the ram. I'm surprised they had vision back here. Don't know how that was the case, but yeah, King Tiger down because of that. Saw one PTAB, but didn't even look like it did that much damage to the Panther. I feel like it usually does more. Did like less than a quarter, which was strange. Oh well. Anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Oh, I'll run this up to an hour. Goodbye and good luck.